Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Uneasy updates and spoilers hint that Summer Newman believes something is amiss, despite Phyllis Newman being safe at home. It seems like Supergirl is investigating and Summer's spidey senses are taking over. Sharon and Phyllis are saved. Could Summer Newman's worries about her mother's mental health be justified? Even though the episode concluded the plot of Phyllis and Sharon Newman's kidnapping, Summer feels that something is wrong with Phyllis. Billy Abbott, Nick Newman, and Chancellor rescued them. Summer, however, thinks that Phyllis's problems are far from resolved. Is she seeing things, or is she just dreaming? Summer is concerned. Summer has a gut feeling that something is wrong. She confided in Nick during the episode's last moments on Wednesday, March 19th, that she believes something is wrong with Phyllis. Summer is adamant that danger still exists even after her mother was saved. This suggests that our Supergirl is getting ready to look into it. Summer can't get rid of the feeling that something is wrong. She behaves this way around Claire. Her behavior around Claire Newman has already been seen. Summer develops these reflexes and keeps them sharp. She believes that following her abduction, Phyllis isn't doing well. Her only goal is to proceed to the next phase of her life. Billy launched their business arrangement without Phyllis's presence, which saddened her. Phyllis was eager to join him. What could be Phyllis's problem? Phyllis's current state could be caused by a variety of circumstances. To begin, she may be denying her prior experiences and appear eager to go on with her life. Phyllis has had a lot of difficulties in the last few years, yet she seems to avoid the necessary emotional processing and jumps right into new relationships or business endeavors. She uses this conduct as a coping strategy to deal with the trauma she has experienced. Furthermore, it's possible that Phyllis is about to have a mental breakdown. Summer, who knows her the best, is well aware of her hidden problems. Phyllis might experience the same issues as Sharon. While Phyllis and Sharon may experience comparable difficulties, Nick doesn't appear to be aware of the warning signs pertaining to any of his previous girlfriends. How many times has he thought Sharon was doing well when she was obviously not? Perhaps this time he should follow Supergirl's counsel. Summer may just be trying to bring her parents back together because she's worried about Sharon and Nick's budding relationship. In the past, she attempted to put distance between Claire and Kyle Abbott by transferring her problems on Kyle. We want to know if Summer's feelings regarding her mother are right or wrong. He inquired as to whether Sharon and Summer had been chatting about Chance at Crimson Lights when he arrived. Summer departed. Sharon acknowledged that they had been complimenting him on his good looks and charisma, but they had stopped chatting because they didn't want to stroke his inflated ego. Chance and Sharon shared a kiss. Sharon informed Chance on the terrace that her business was progressing well and that the launch was scheduled for the next week. If he still planned to work at Chancellor Winters, Sharon questioned. He claimed that Jill was excited for him to begin and that he had discussed his start date with her in a few meetings. He claimed that although they had talked about Billy serving as his mentor, Chance wasn't convinced it was the best course of action. According to Sharon, Billy had extensive business expertise and had held positions in the C-suites of the most prominent companies in the area. Chance stated that he didn't want Billy's business style to affect how he approached things. He claimed to have heard that Billy wasn't the best person to advise him. If Summer asked Chance out, would he be interested? Sharon asked. She claimed to have observed Summer's happiness following their attendance at the event. She claimed that Summer had been unable to stop talking about it since she had loved it so much. It had been more than the music Summer had liked, Sharon recalled. Chance informed Sharon that one of Summer's favorite bands had been seen. Why did Summer light up every time Chance entered the room? Sharon questioned. She said she thought Summer was attracted to him. Chance said he was only friends with Summer. If he and Sharon weren't dating, Sharon re-asked if he would date Summer. Chance claimed to be in a relationship with Sharon and to like their relationship. What did they have? Sharon inquired. Chance inquired as to whether Sharon believed that he and Summer were involved. Sharon denied it. Chance inquired as to whether Sharon thought he was starting to feel something for Summer. Sharon claimed that since Summer was a successful, intelligent, and attractive woman, she couldn't hold him responsible. Chance said that Sharon was, too. He claimed that it seemed like Sharon was attempting to break up with him in a cunning manner. Sharon denied it. Sharon admitted to Chance that although she loved spending time with him, she wasn't interested in a committed commitment. After everything she had been through in the last several years, she stated she was happy with the way her life was settling down. Chance informed her that he was content with the status quo. She explained it would be normal for him to be searching for that one true love because his previous relationship ended abruptly, and she didn't want to lead him on or hold him back. They shared a kiss after Chance declared that he was precisely where he wanted to be. Claire awoke at the medical center. Claire claimed she didn't know how to respond when Victoria asked how she felt. When Claire noticed the books, she inquired as to whether Victoria had been reading to her during her sleep. Victoria claimed that she had been speaking in the hopes that Claire would wake up from whatever nightmares she could have been experiencing if she heard her voice. Claire said that because her nightmares were constant, nothing could stop them. Claire told Victoria that she had shot Jordan during a confrontation between Nikki and Jordan in her dream. She claimed that because she had to stop Jordan in her dream, it had seemed as though she had no other option. Victoria implied that Claire was attempting to remove Jordan's influence from her life. Claire questioned why it made her feel so bad. According to Victoria, it might have been her mind's method of overcoming the hurt and pain. She recommended that Claire discuss it during her upcoming counseling session. She inquired as to if Claire was starting to feel at ease there. Claire reported feeling more terrified. Victoria reassured Claire that Jordan would never return, so she shouldn't be afraid. Claire said that she was afraid of Jordan. She claimed that she didn't feel secure or normal. Victoria said that while it was difficult to go past Claire's pain, it would pass. According to Victoria, Claire required rest, time, and counseling. She promised Claire that Cole and she would support her. Victoria was asked by Claire how that could have happened. She claimed that her entire life had been focused on exacting revenge on Victoria for what she felt Victoria had done to her. It had never occurred to her that her real mother would be sitting there, checking on her. That wasn't part of the plan, she replied. She wasn't sure whether she could handle whatever was about to happen next. Victoria claimed that Claire had already made it through so much and that she would be able to come through to the other side with strength. Because she disliked discussing Jordan, her early years, the lake house, or the cabin, Claire acknowledged that she detested the therapy sessions. All she wanted was for her life to be erased. Victoria acknowledged it, but Claire was unable to reverse the course of events. She stated Claire needed to come to terms with the fact that it wasn't her fault. She claimed that by becoming stronger, Claire will be able to lead a regular life and find happiness. Jordan had persuaded Claire all her life that she didn't deserve to be happy, Claire revealed to Victoria. It was time for Claire to find happiness, according to Victoria. Claire couldn't hold herself responsible for what had transpired, she claimed. She claimed that Claire had been subjected to the worst kind of emotional manipulation. Claire said she was aware of the distinction between right and wrong in situations including attempted murder, kidnapping, and threats. Claire informed Victoria that she had stood next to Jordan and that she had done as Jordan had instructed. She claimed that although she could have phoned someone, she chose to go along with Jordan voluntarily, which was wrong. Victoria claimed that she had trained Claire to perform those things and that Jordan had instilled in her the values of respect and dependence. Victoria stated that she hoped Jordan would live out the remainder of her miserable life in detention. Claire inquired as to what would occur if Jordan managed to escape. Victoria assured Claire that Jordan would be held accountable for her actions and that she would be kept away from all of them. Claire questioned how Victoria could even look at her or be so encouraging. Because Victoria wanted what was best for Claire, she claimed it was easy to look into her eyes and even easier to support her. She claimed to have witnessed Claire's bravery and strength. Victoria expressed her eternal gratitude to Claire for saving Nikki's life. According to her, Victoria was rather proud of Claire for her incredible bravery in confronting Jordan. Claire claimed to have witnessed how everyone had regarded her at the lake house. She claimed that because of what she had done, there had been anger and terror. Although Victoria acknowledged that it would be difficult to forget, she was still being truthful with Claire. She claimed to believe in Claire and the future they could lead. It might not seem that way right now, but maybe they could work on it together, Victoria added. According to Claire, Victoria may still be in shock about having a grown daughter, but she will come to terms with the fact that Claire is no longer the cute, helpless infant that was taken from her. According to her, Victoria was able to recognize Claire for who she truly was, a person who had tormented and attempted to murder her. Claire asserted that Victoria couldn't fulfill her vow to her that she and Cole would never view her in that manner. They had just discovered her, so Victoria implored Claire not to ignore them. She requested that Claire give them an opportunity to learn more about her. Every time Claire saw Victoria and Cole, she felt a knot in her stomach and prepared for the moment when they would despise her once more. Claire informed Victoria that it was too difficult. Victoria's baby, Eve, had passed on the day she was discharged from the hospital, according to Claire, who was upset, lonely, rejected, and abandoned and didn't know how to move on. Claire needed to know she wasn't alone, even if Victoria acknowledged it wouldn't be simple. She promised that no matter how long it took, she and Cole would support Claire through it. Claire asserted that she lacked the strength, courage, and ability Victoria thought she possessed. According to Claire, Victoria would always perceive Claire as the one who had tormented her and her family, and she would always perceive Claire as someone who had abandoned her. According to Victoria, neither Claire nor she should believe that. Victoria was warned by Claire to leave and never come back. According to Victoria, Claire wasn't paying attention. Victoria was told to get out and never come back by Claire. "I'll have Victoria and Cole removed from the visitors list," she yelled. Victoria pleaded with Claire to allow her to assist, but she departed when she didn't answer.